I think I finally cracked the code to going 82-0 in 2K. First of all, I gotta use the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a lot of really good young players. They have a superstar in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And in addition to that, when you look at their future draft picks, you realize why they're such a great team to have. They have so many first rounders to work with. But even with all of this, I still feel like it would be very hard to go 82-0. So I have turned off hard cap so that I can re-sign all my players. Usually hard cap becomes an issue. I can't go too far over the salary cap to bring back all my guys and keep my team together. So that's going to be off for this video. But in addition to that, you all have actually helped me out in the comments section to try and go 82-0. Somebody dropped a comment telling me these are the best coach settings to use here in 2K to help you go 82-0. He said he found them on TikTok and that this has helped him go 82-0 multiple times. So I threw on all these settings. Hopefully this will help me. Also, you all were telling me not to play my players out of position. So for example, even though J-Dub goes up at small forward, I should keep him at the power forward. So I'm keeping that in mind throughout this video. Now for this first season, I think I want to start off by trading away guys like Lou Dort, who I know aren't going to get much better and I can get value for right now. And then also anybody on my team who is on a 1-year contract, I'm going to trade for a player on a multi-year deal. I'm actually trading for Ben Simmons here. I think I'll be able to get value for him in the offseason. Essentially, this is all part of the plan to stack up as many draft picks as possible because although the Oklahoma City Thunder do have a lot of picks right now, we're going to need a lot more of them if we want to have any chance at going 82-0. I think I'm done making trades for now though. I was able to acquire a couple picks and also get players on multi-year deals, but we're definitely going to revisit trades at this season's deadline. I want to see what teams are selling or rebuilding, and I'm really hoping the Spurs are selling because I want to add Victor Wembanyama to my squad. I feel like he could be a pivotal piece if we want to go 82-0. Okay, maybe I'm getting hyped for no reason, but the team is playing really well with these new coach settings. We're 29-9, number 1 in the West. Obviously, this first year we weren't going for 82-0 or anything, but the fact that we're playing great basketball even after I traded away some key rotational players makes me excited. And now that we are here in January, I'm in a position where I can try and make some trades. Now, unfortunately, Wembanyama is still untouchable for San Antonio. We'll keep checking up on that, though, because I would love to have Wemby, of course. LaMelo Ball is available over in Charlotte. Ja Morant is available for the Grizz. He would definitely be a great piece. Steph Curry's available in Golden State. But out of all the players that I've seen, I think I want to try and go after Ja. Now, the only issue is I would have to play Shai out of position at the 2. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Instead, I'm going to go after LaMelo Ball. He's still on his rookie contract, which will make it easy to go ahead and match his salary in a trade. And he only has 4-star value here, so I feel like we should be able to get this done fairly easily. I'll throw him like our pick in 2026, no deal. I'll throw in our pick in 2028, we don't have it. I'll throw some seconds in, and I feel like that should push this trade over the edge. Boom, couple first, and we get LaMelo on the team. He's going to be our backup point guard. I plan on keeping Chet around to run center. And I'm not going to get too greedy right now. That's going to be the only trade I make. We'll definitely be looking to do more down the line. Actually, I take that back. There is one player I want to go after. He's just so easy to go out and get that I feel like I have to trade for him. My guy, Alperen Sengun. He can be the backup center behind Chet Holmgren. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't want Josh Giddey on my team, so I would give them Giddey. They want a first rounder. They'll give me Adams. We give them Bruno Fernando. I'd rather not give up that Clippers swap. I feel like it could be valuable in the future. Okay, I'm going to try including some seconds here. They say no. They want to give me Adams. All right, that pick only has 1 star, so let's go ahead and do this trade. We get Steven Adams, who will probably be able to flip down the line, and Sengun should be a really nice piece for us. Also, speaking of players who could be nice pieces for us, Scotty Barnes is available for the Raptors, so let me see what I can do here. They want LaMelo Ball. Yeah, they're out of their minds. If they value him that highly, then maybe this isn't something we're going to be able to get done. But I would give them like a Clippers pick, I guess. I'd give them a Sixers first. They still say no. 4 first is about where I'll cut off this trade. And they're going to say yes. Okay. So we get Scotty Barnes in the mix. So at power forward, it'll be J-Dub and Scotty. At center, it'll be Chet and Sengun. At point guard, it'll be Shea and LaMelo. Obviously, that's subject to change, but I really like what we've put together so far. I don't know if it was my trades, if it's the new coach settings, but this team played incredible to close out the year. We have lost 2 games since the trades. And keep in mind, we're going to have progression this offseason, but we just won 70 games this year. Lost 2 games after the trades. I can't emphasize that enough. We went on a 22-game win streak, and Ben Simmons is starting at the 3. Wait till we get this lineup right, bro. Oh my goodness. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 50K. Thank y'all so much for all your support. We got the Celtics in the finals. We beat them in 6. Boom. And now it's time for the offseason where we're really going to lock in. We won't have any picks in this year's draft, I believe. No, we don't. I traded away a lot of them, but don't worry about that, because we got all these players on the roster. Remember, I was talking about trading for guys on 2-year contracts, and this was exactly why, because we can go ahead and trade for a bunch of first-round picks. So I'll be back once some of these guys are off my roster and I have some additional draft capital to work with. All right, we went ahead and acquired a couple more picks. Also, once we pick up the team option on Ousmane Deng, we'll be able to trade him for a pick. We'll probably trade Joe for a pick as well. But now what we can do is take the picks and Ben Simmons, hopefully get somebody elite. All right, nobody's messing with Benji buckets like that, but don't worry, I've got a backup plan. I think what we'll do here instead is just go ahead and salary dump Ben Simmons. We'll trade him for a first-round pick. We also got a player in that trade. Who was it? It was Leonard Miller. We'll go ahead and trade him. Boom. All right, so now that we made that trade, we've got $30 million open in cap space to take on a player. Now, who is that player? Okay, Rockets are selling. I don't really want Freddie V's money, but I'd be interested in like Jalen Green, maybe Amen Thompson. So I add those 2 guys to my list. Is Zion available over in New Orleans? Pels are buying, so he'd be tough to get, but he's definitely an option if I really want to go all in for a Z trade. Ja Morant is still available over in Memphis, so I'll add him to my list. But one guy who I definitely want to get is Jalen Green. He's still on his rookie deal. He's an elite 2 guard. I'd love to have him on the team, but it seems like it's not going to be as easy as I would have hoped. We'll have to give up quite a few picks here, but we get it done. Welcome to the team, Jalen. We needed a 2. We get our 2 in Jalen. And we also need wing play. We need a small forward for sure. Let me see who the elite small forwards in the league even are. I mean, you've got Jaylen Brown, but he's making so much money. Lauri Markkanen wouldn't be a bad option. Franz would be a great option for the money he's making. Yeah. Now, we don't really have any players we could give the Magic currently, but I do have picks I could give y'all. How about 3 firsts? They're going to say no. All right, 4 firsts for Franz. Still no. All right, one more. Come on, work with me. I'll fill up the whole trade with first. We need a small forward. We get it done. So all our players are 26 or younger in our core, which is great. Matter of fact, most of them are 22 or younger. So that's awesome. We've got a great young core. And we might have a little bit of money to spend. Or no, there's no way. Because we'll probably have players we got to re-sign and stuff. Yeah, we got all these team options and everything. So we won't have money. But luckily, we don't have anybody we got to pay either. And we do have like an $11 million mid-level. So you know what? I'll throw all this money to Fontecchio. We get him on a 3-year. He's going to be a guy we look to flip down the line. And also, we're going to go ahead and sign a bunch of players to 2-year contracts. Oh wait, we still got more money to spend. So that money we just spent wasn't our mid-level. We actually had cap space. Now we got a mid-level we can use. And then the rest of the money is just going to be minimum contracts. So all these minimums, these guys are going to come in handy down the line. Trust me. We'll trade them all for picks, and we'll need those picks to upgrade the roster down the line. So those players will be absolutely key. We'll be trading them next off season. Okay, there we go. We brought in a bunch of guys. And then also, I do want to go ahead and get rid of Isaiah Joe. We picked up the team option on him. Just want to trade him to acquire more draft capital because we need it. We used a lot of it to go out and get our guy Franz. I don't regret that trade or anything, but we just got to replenish those picks for sure. There's 2 firsts. That's great. And then also we got to get rid of Usman Dang. There's a first rounder for Usman. We also get Jalen McDaniels. McDaniels, you can go as well, bro. Another first. Boom. Okay, so now we should have like, what, 4 or 5 firsts? Yeah, okay. So that'll be enough to potentially make a blockbuster at this season's deadline. Again, I'll be looking to see if Wemby's available. Check out the progression, bro. Incredible stuff. But yeah, I'll be looking to see if Wembanyama is available at this season's trade deadline, just because Wembanyama, in my opinion, is an absolute game changer for the team. I feel like y'all would agree. You know, his name is Victor Wembanyama. He's great at basketball. We've seen the type of things he can do. But, you know, maybe I shouldn't even underestimate the team this year. What if we did it this season? Last year, we ended off the year on a 22-game win streak, and I feel like we got better over the summer. So imagine we did it right now. That'd be incredible. I mean, we're 8-0. I won't get hyped till we're like 30, 40-0. Okay, yeah, we lost. That's fine, though. There's still so much more work to do for this team. Bro, the Kings have the whole retirement home. DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, the Brody. Oh, my goodness. That's an old team. All right, so we're going to go ahead and simulate to around the deadline, and I'll check back with y'all. We'll make some moves, see how the team's doing, all that good stuff. Bro, I'm actually getting hyped. I feel like we're doing so well right now, and we're so early into the challenge. 35-4. Now tell me Wemby's available. Oh my gosh, he is. He's available. Yes. Okay, we might be in business here, bro. I gotta check who else is available just to, you know, do my due diligence. Tyrese Halliburton could be an option. Yeah, we're going after Wembanyama. That's really the bottom line. That's all there is to it. I give up anybody. Now, I want to start off the offer with Sengun, and then I would just give them all these picks. It's 3 stars, that pick. Oh my gosh. Shout out to whoever gave me that pick, because that one came through. We'll throw in 4 firsts here. Still no deal. Okay, so this probably isn't going to work with just first round picks in Sengun. That's fine. That's expected. We might have to give up another one of our young pieces. Who would I be willing to part ways with? I'm not gonna lie, I'd be willing to give up J-Dub and Sengun. They're still gonna say no. How about a first? Still no deal. See, Wembanyama, he's incredibly hard to trade for, and for good reason. You know, he's Victor Wembanyama. One last pick. This has got to be a deal, please. Yes! We just traded for Victor! This might make us worse right now, but trust me, in the long term, it will not make us worse. We can easily find a power forward to replace J-Dub. Matter of fact, wait, is J-Dub still going to be on his rookie deal next year? We can probably just go get J-Dub back next year, so that'll be fine. I'm not even worried about that. We could even go get maybe like Paolo in the offseason or something. We can find somebody to replace J-Dub. You can't find another Victor Wembanyama. So now our center core is Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. That is incredible, man. We're locked in. We'll get to the end of the season. We might drop a couple games here or there just because we lost some depth and stuff, but I'm not worried about it like I told y'all. All right, so as expected, we did drop off a couple games here or there just because we lost some of that depth, but this offseason, Victor Wembanyama should be going up to a 95, 96 overall, plus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander usually hits like a 99 in the sim, so once those guys get better, we find our replacement for J-Dub at the 4, we'll be good to go. Check it out, LaMelo 6-man, Wemby DPOY. That's why we brought in Victor to this squad. 71 wins, ended off the year on a 15-game win streak. Awesome. Last year we won 70, and we lost in the first round of the Grizz. What? I guess, dude. Whatever. Y'all can have your little playoff win. We're worried about the regular season over here. Bro, they added a number 1 pick tournament. I'm gonna remove that because that seems kind of stupid. I mean, actually, I think it'd be cool in real life, but for this video, like some team that's decent getting the number 1 pick could mess things up if they win that tournament, so I want to keep it with the regular real life rules and everything. All right, I brought back the regular draft rules, and then after that, I'm just gonna turn off rule changes so everything stays the same. Now, for this year's draft, I'm not really worried about adding anybody. I just use the auto-generated draft class for 2025 because I feel like that's another thing that kind of hinders my progress in these challenges is the overpowered rookies from the draft classes. So I did put in the regular 2024 class because that draft's coming up in real life, but I did not go ahead and add the 2025 class. So yeah, anyway, Shai is a 99 overall right now, which is great, and we got to go out and find our power forward, so let's get started on that. I was talking about Paolo Banchero, but for me to go get Paolo, I'd have to wait until after the draft. So let's go ahead and simulate to team player options here. We'll bring back a couple of our guys. And now that the Magic accepted Paolo's team option, he'll be available for us. He's making about 15 mil. We throw them Fontecchio. Oh, he's untouchable. Okay. So he's not going to be an option. Can we double back on J-Dub? He might be untouchable for San Antonio. He isn't. Okay. Now the problem is we don't have many picks right now, but remember, I signed players on minimums for that exact reason, so that they could go get me picks. There's 2 first. There goes 2 more first. There's another one, and there's 2 more. It's really that simple. Okay, so now we call up the Spurs about J-Dub. We'll give them Fontecchio to match the salary here. We'll throw them 2 first, 3 first, 4. How about a 5th pick? And this should be a deal, right? Come on, man. Oh my gosh. What if we take out Fontecchio and put a pick instead? Still no deal. Okay. So we need to get a player a little more valuable than our guy Fontecchio. I was hoping Fontecchio and some first could get me a player in the mid 80s, but it looks like that is not an option for us right now. We could go get DeAndre Hunter and Derek Jones. Let's do it. I'm gonna try to trade both of them. Oh shoot, they're making a lot of money actually. I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford to put both of them in the trade package. So you know what? What I'm gonna do instead is take DeAndre Hunter and a first, and maybe we can actually get somebody decent who's like an 85, 86. Maybe that'll take 2 picks actually. I mean, there's Zoo who's an 84. All right, he'll have to do. Then we call up the Spurs. Hopefully they have the money to take on Zoo. They don't. Oh shoot. All right, we got to find somebody cheaper who's still a high overall. We need somebody making around like 10 million or something like that. Gafford's perfect. Okay, cool. So we'll go get Gafford, and then I'm probably gonna get rid of Derek Jones here, trade him so we can go get some more picks for this trade, because I just gave up a lot of my picks trying to go out and get some players to throw in the trade. So we'll replenish on that draft capital that we need for this trade. There we go. And now we'll throw in Gafford, we'll throw in picks, and hopefully we'll have a deal here. Get San Antonio on the phone. J-Dub, I want to bring you back. Oh my gosh, it doesn't work financially right now. That's fine though. They can throw us Torian Prince. One more pick. This has to be done, right? Oh my gosh. Who else is available at the 4? Keegan Murray might be our best option here. He doesn't have a crazy amount of value, so he shouldn't be too hard to get. Let's throw like 2 first, and this should be a deal, I feel like. Okay, no. 3 first? Come on, man. There we go. Now the power forward situation's looking a little better. We also do need a backup small forward. Who could we go get at the 3? Brandon Miller would be perfect. And the Hornets are so dumb in 2K, so they'll probably give them to me for a couple picks here. And if they don't, we're kind of cooked because I don't really have a lot of picks. Couple first, couple seconds. That doesn't work. All right, we'll revisit the Brandon Miller trade in just a second. In the meantime, I got to bring back some of my guys. I'll give them all a bunch of money just to ensure that they come back to the team. Oh, wait, they're all restricted anyway, so they'll have to come back regardless. But there we go. We get them back on 5-year contracts. We also do have a mid-level to spend. I'll swing that Malcolm Brogdon's way. Welcome to the team, Malcolm. And then we're going to do our little minimum contract cheese because y'all saw how handy that came in this offseason. We were able to get so many picks, and that allowed us to add Keegan Murray. I wanted us to get J-Dub or Paolo, but that wasn't possible. I will potentially double back on doing that, though, because I feel like we can probably go get one of those guys if I just really lock in on that trade. We could try and do it at this season's deadline, maybe. All right, we've already got 5 90 pluses. That's great. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and trade these guys to get picks because I feel like we'll need the picks at the deadline this year for the trades I'm trying to do. We'll trade Brogdon. We got Bronny in that trade and a pick. Bronny, you can go. And yeah, we'll go ahead and trade all these guys that just signed, get a bunch of picks here. All right, so I traded away everybody. I did pick up Zach Collins in the process. He's making about $18 million. I think he could be useful for salary filler in future trades, so I went ahead and kept him around. And then here's all the future picks we have as a result of those moves. This year's deadline is going to be big for the team. Also, let me make sure all my coach settings are still going. Oh no, we have a new coach. I think we just hired him this offseason, but he's not that good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but he's a little bit worse than I would like. I kind of want to hire this Dudley dude. Brendan, Will Hardy, you can go. Let's sign Brendan Dudley. He's got A+ offense, B defense. That's pretty good. He accepted the offer. We get him on a 4-year deal. And I'll go ahead and add those settings to him again to make sure everything's optimized for the team. All right, there we go. We've got all our settings right, so we should be all good to go. Now this year at the deadline, I'm probably looking for like a backup small forward potentially. We could also use a backup 2 guard, but that's really it. I might also be looking for an upgrade at the 4, but that's probably a little bit lower on my list of priorities, at least as of now. And we just lost on game 4, so we're still not ready yet, but I've got a couple more moves in mind to make this team even better. Okay, apparently that loss early in the season was a little bit of a fluke, because we are 50-3 right now, and we don't even have a backup 2 guard or a backup small forward. Things might get crazy here. I think we could actually pull it off. I know I say that like every time, but I'm really starting to believe it this time. Now, I want to double back on Jalen Williams. I feel like we need him for this challenge, or Paolo if Paolo's available, but I doubt he's available right now. He is available, and they're counter offering me. They want Keegan Murray for Valanciunas. All right, we're not going to do that, but I would love to have Paolo on the team. Or wait, we already have 2 power forwards, so actually it would make sense to throw them Keegan Murray here. All right, so let's do Murray in a pick. They want Collins. They'll give me Hartenstein. Yeah, let's do it. All right, welcome to the team, Paolo. We get a star power forward for the team, which is awesome. We're great at the 4. Now let's go find ourselves a shooting guard. Now it's shooting guard. We need somebody who's a little bit cheaper, like a Men Thompson. Oh my gosh, he'd be perfect. Now, can they send me any additional salary here? Because if I could take on some more money, maybe use that guy to go ahead and get somebody else, that could be really useful here. I could take on the salaries of a Men Thompson and Jabari Smith. I don't need Jabari Smith, but having him to potentially flip could be very useful. Now, I don't know if this trade package will be enough to trade for both Jabari and a man. It probably won't be. Okay, so you know what? Let's try to trade for just a man. Wow, we got it done for Hartenstein and 2 firsts. Okay, so now at point guard, it's Shea and LaMelo. At the 2, it's Jalen Green and Amen. At the 3, it's just Franz. So all we need is a small forward, and the 10-man rotation is essentially complete. And we could go get Amen's brother, Asar. That would not be a bad option for us at all. We're going to take Nick Richards here. He's making about $5 million. We'll need his salary for the Asar trade. Asar probably still is over in Detroit, right? Yeah, there he is. Hopefully we can match salary here. We can. Oh my gosh. They think they're contenders, so we'll have to be generous with the picks here, but I'm willing to be generous with the picks because Asar is like the missing piece for us. He's the last guy we need. I don't know if they're going to do this, though. If they don't, there's probably somebody else I can go after. We're going to have to go after somebody else. Okay, so small forwards. Yeah, Asar was like our best option. We could go get Ben Mathurin. Oh, Brandon Miller. I forgot all about Brandon. Oh, but we don't match salary here. Okay, so we got to find a way to get up to Brandon Miller's salary. We could maybe take like Nick Richards, Skylar Mays. We can get Precious Achua, who's making like $8 million. And then we should almost be there, right? All right, so we'll take Precious. And now we'll call up the Hornets again. All right, this works financially. They want a Men Thompson, though. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. We need a men for our team, but we do have picks to give them. How about 3 firsts? They're going to say no. Okay, that's fine. I'll throw one more. They say yes. Oh, my gosh. All right, we've got Shea, LaMelo, Jalen, Amen. At the 3, it's Brandon Miller and Franz. At the 4, it's Paolo and Scotty. We're actually going to do this, bro. Like, I really believe we're actually going to do this. We've got all our settings right. Let me re-sign Shea here. Dude, I think we got this. Because now the thing is, right, even if we don't pull it off this year or next year, we will have re-signed all these players on rookie contracts to new deals, right? They'll be making bigger money. And then we can use their salaries to go out and get even better star players. We could maybe trade for like an Anthony Edwards or somebody like that, right? So I feel like the possibilities are endless for the team right here. I'm super excited. After those trades, we only lost 1 basketball game, man. 78-4 on the year. Dude, this is the best I've felt about an 82-0 challenge ever. I feel like these coach settings have changed the game. We're undefeated through the playoffs. Okay, we lost a couple games in the finals. That is a little concerning. I thought I removed this #1 big tournament. All right, whatever. I guess that'll stay in. For this offseason, I don't really think there's anything we have to do. We're going to accept all our team options. We'll probably have players to bring back on the qualifying offer. We will. But aside from that, we're pretty much good to go, I believe. Now, I also will do my little 2-year contract cheese as well. We're going to do that, go outside some guys on 2 years and then trade them, because that has been very nice for us throughout this video. Matter of fact, I might just trade these guys I signed this offseason just so we can get draft picks ASAP, because we definitely need them for potential trades down the line. I'm not 100% confident that we'll go 82-0 this season, so if we don't, then maybe there's some players I can go out and get at the deadline, right? So I want to have those picks available to me. Players are getting better, which is great to see. Franz did not improve, though, so maybe we look to get a better 3 than Franz. I feel like our weakest link in this lineup is the small forward position. We do not have a 90-plus small forward, so that might be something that I look to improve on a little bit down the line. But in the offseason, man, it seems like it's almost impossible to trade for, like, really good players. You're going to have to give up more than you do during the season. So I feel like it's just smarter for me to go ahead and wait on that, be patient, because later on there will be better options available for me and I'll probably be able to get them without giving up as many picks. But anyway, y'all have to understand, I'm going through this very strategically because I have attempted this challenge countless times on this channel and I really want to do this for y'all, man. Like, y'all don't even get it, bro. Okay, let me tell y'all. I recorded my 82-0 challenge on... Okay, I'm actually recording this the day after I dropped my last 82-0 challenge because the comments got me so excited. Like, y'all were giving me ways that I could try and improve and be better at this 82-0 stuff, and I was like, bro, I don't want to wait a couple weeks to try this again. I want to do this right now. This video might not drop for a minute, but yeah, y'all see here, we're just cheesing, getting as many draft picks as possible, and we will have a lot of them at this point. We should be stacked on picks. There we go, man. We'll be in a position to make a blockbuster if we need to, but I'm hoping that's something we don't even have to do because we pull off the undefeated season this year. All right, let's get it started. Game number 1 is against Golden State. We win. Sometimes it's tough to make it past the first week or two. That can be challenging, but we're doing well so far. We're 10-0. We did have a close game against the Pels, a close game against the Pistons as well, which is a bit concerning. But a lot of these games are blowouts. Okay, we lost by a point. We lost by a point. All right, man. That's fine. That's fine. We're only a couple years in. There's still a lot more that we can do. But if that's our only loss, okay, the Timberwolves are giving us problems. We lost to them twice. We might have to try and steal some of their players or something. We almost beat the Bucks by 100. They put up 49 points in regulation with Dame and Giannis. Oh my gosh. That's insane. But yeah, let's get to the deadline. We'll make some moves. All right, we're 40-2 right now. Our 2 losses on the season have came at the hands of the Timberwolves. Let me see what's up with them before we even start on the trades. Also, Book is available. I'll add him to my list real quick. Ooh, Hallie's available too. I feel like Hallie's great in 2K. I'll add him to my list as well. The Timberwolves are 23-16. I don't know how they're just cooking us. I wish we could get Ant, man, but I guess we can't. So while I was looking around the league, I didn't really find a ton of players that were interesting for the team. I saw Book, I saw Hallie, but Hallie was actually untouchable. So Book and Brunson are really our only 2 options. I mean, Booker's definitely an upgrade over LaMelo, but how old is Devin at this point? He's 30. I would still take the risk of trading for Booker because he's Devin Booker, you know what I mean? But I don't even know if we can afford this. We can't. All right, so that isn't happening. And one spot I was looking for an upgrade at was the shooting guard, but Donovan Mitchell and Kyrie are all untouchable. So right now it seems like we're kind of at a standstill. We can't really make any moves. So I got to be patient. I don't want to force a move where there isn't one. But if our only 2 losses of the season are to the Timberwolves, bro, I'm actually going to be so frustrated. Let's get to the end of the year though. All right, we did end up taking one other loss on the season, at least so far. It's not over with yet, but we lost to the Magic by almost 20 points, which is a little bit concerning, man. That's a pretty big L. The other 2 L's to the Timberwolves, those were like, we lost by a couple points or whatever. Congrats to Wembanyama on MVP and DPOI. That's cool. But at a certain point, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Y'all can let me know. But I feel like it kind of just comes down to the luck of the draw. Like if a couple more things went our way in those Timberwolves games, we might have won both of those. And then if we played better in the Magic game, maybe we would have won. But I mean, we kind of did get smacked in that Magic game. But y'all get what I'm saying. It sometimes might just come down to if the 2K simulation is messing with you today or not. I don't know. But now that we're in the offseason, I will see if there's any good players available that I can trade for. Booker's making $60 million. I just don't know how we get to that in a trade. But I would really like to have Booker. I can't lie to you. I think he'd be a good piece. But outside of him, there really isn't anybody I'm interested in the entire league. So we might just have to wait until the deadline, see if anybody different is available. I don't know. My dream trade target is Anthony Edwards. Earlier on in the video, it was Wembanyama. We were able to get him. So hopefully I have similar luck with Ant-Man and I can land him eventually. But let's go ahead and re-sign all these guys. They're all restricted free agents, so they will be coming back to the team. There we go. And I think now everybody on the squad has gotten their rookie extension, so that's something to note, I guess. And then I went ahead and threw out some of these 2-year contracts as I've been doing. And I'll be trading those guys as usual so that we can get some draft picks here. Ooh, there's a 2.5-star pick in Trey. Man, we'll take that. You know what I realized? Yeah, oh my gosh. We had some picks in this year's draft. We had the 15th pick this year. I should have traded those picks away. I got to be paying attention to that. That's my bad. But then we'll also go ahead and trade away some of these minimum contract guys. But I'll be back with y'all in a second once I've traded everybody. All right, so now we basically have infinite picks. We have so many to work with here. Hopefully progression is kind to us as well. We could definitely use a little bump in some of our players' overalls. Okay, nobody went up, but at least nobody went down, I guess. Also, Jared Butler picked up his qualifying offer, so we'll trade him. And now we'll get the season started. I'm going to be watching this screen nervously, watching the games go by, and hopefully we can get off to a strong start and try and go 82-0 here. We win the first 3 games. Just at least let me get to game 20 or something, 2K. Let me get a little bit excited here. Okay, we lose on game 10 of the season, and it's a big L to the Grizzlies. But like I told y'all, I'm waiting very patiently for a star to become available that I can trade for, because I feel like that's going to be the game changer here. If we can acquire a couple players who are like 94, 95 overalls, that will really change everything for us. We already have some of those players, but we might just need some more if we want to go 82-0. You know what, bro? I'm turning off untouchables. I could just sit here and wait for stars to become available, but I know some people do their rebuilds where untouchables are off anyway. And if y'all were wondering how you do that, you basically just select all the teams and then deselect them, and then there will be no untouchables. So now we will be able to trade for any player I want in the association. All right, so I turned off untouchables and I have not been able to get a trade done. Teams are being very difficult right now. I've tried to trade for Ant. I've tried to trade for Zion. I tried a little bit to get Tyrese Halliburton, and it seemed like the Pacers were working with me, so I'm going to double back on the Halliburton trade. I think this trade is realistic to do. They want a couple picks. They'll give me Delano Best. All right, bro, let's do it. Welcome to the team, Halliburton. We get another 95-plus player on the squad. He's going to be our backup point guard on this team, but I would love to get a starter who's a really high overall as well. That's why I was going after players like Zion Williamson, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the trade done. Y'all think there's any way the Sixers give me Giannis? I would give them like Scotty Barnes. He's only 1 star less than Giannis here, and then I'd fill up the trade with picks. I think I used all my most valuable picks to go get Hallie though, so that might be an issue here. 5 firsts for Giannis, no deal. I wish they added more slots in a trade so I could throw in more players and picks and stuff, but yeah, it looks like the only trade to be had right now was for Tyrese Halliburton. We'll try to do some more stuff later on. I'm not sure how much better the team's gonna get at this point. After the Halliburton trade, things did not go well. I mean, obviously this is a good season. Like, we're about to go 74-8, which is cool, but I don't know if Halliburton's the right guy for this team. Maybe we don't need a crazy backup point guard when we already have an elite point guard in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's what I'm thinking, at least. We are undefeated in the playoffs so far. We just went undefeated in the postseason, so I'm really kind of at a loss as to what we're supposed to do at this point, to be honest with y'all. But we're going to keep trying for sure. This offseason, we don't have any players to re-sign. We'll go sign some free agents, get some picks. I'm not even going to show y'all that at this point. Y'all have seen it about 100,000 times. I'll just go ahead and do it and then show y'all the picks that we have as a result. All right, here's what we're looking like. We're sitting pretty when it comes to picks, man. And check out player progression. Shai is up to a 99 overall. That's incredible, bro. And now we just got to see if we can go 82-0. See, I knew it. I wasn't even going to get too excited until a little bit later in the season. We lose very early on. So you know what? I'm giving myself 2 more seasons, not counting this one, and we'll see if we can finally finish the job and go 82-0. Remember, untouchables are off, so we'll be active at the deadline trying to add some players. Hopefully we can find that missing piece for the team. All right, so we're here around the deadline. We're 37-3 right now. I want to revisit the idea of trading for Zion Williamson here. I would give them Scotty Barnes, and we have a lot of crazy draft picks right now. I guess we got lucky. A lot of the picks that I traded for are pretty valuable. So how about this Lakers pick, a Miami pick, a Detroit pick? We should have a deal. They say they're not interested. And okay, we got it done. Thank goodness I finally pulled off a big trade. There we go. He could be a game changer for us. I'm excited about having Z on the team. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere here. We've got some momentum now. Is there anybody else we could go get? I'm going to try to trade for Anthony Edwards again. I would give him Jalen Green. Oh, that Phoenix pick is insane. Come on. I know y'all want that Phoenix pick. It's really valuable. Work with me here. I'll throw you all these picks. They say no. We've got to have a crazy 2030 pick, though, don't we? I feel like we got to have a pick that's valuable in 2030. We have the Suns pick in 2030, but apparently that doesn't have value to them. How about a Pels pick? They say no. They say they're not interested, which is different than what they've been saying. How about a T-Wolves pick? Oh my gosh, they did it. They did it. We got Ant. Oh, so we have Shea, Wemby, Ant, Chet, Hallie, Zion, Paolo. Oh, all right, man. We're cooking. I said all right about 100 times. Shout out Click. Shout out Andre 3000. We could trade for Jaylen Brown, the right-handed bandit. Oh my gosh, Franz sucks. Yeah, I think we're going to go get the right-handed bandit. Okay, they think they're contenders, so this won't be easy, but a lot of the trades we've pulled off in this video shouldn't have been easy, but we were able to do them, you know what I mean? So we just never back down, never what? We're like Nick A30, never back down, never give up. Couple picks here. We'll throw in one more. That's all we can throw in. They say no. Okay, so the Jaylen Brown thing isn't happening. You know, if Franz isn't going to score, I'd rather have a player like Asar Thompson. Asar's more defensive-oriented. He's a little bit higher overall, I believe, right? Yeah, he's 2 overalls higher, which could definitely make a difference for us. I'll give him all the picks. There you go, Golden State. I basically just gave you some donations there of picks. And now this is the 10-man rotation. I would love if we had a better small forward, but I'm trying to play all my players in position, and it seems like that has worked. We've been winning a lot of games, so you know what? We're going to continue with the lineup being this way. It looks incredible, bro. I can't believe we just traded for Z and Anthony Edwards. Is there anybody else out there? Before I get it started, is there anybody else I should go get? Honestly, I don't think so. I think we're good, bro. And like I told y'all, not counting this year, we've got 2 more seasons to make this happen. After those trades, we've only lost 1 game. Bro, I've had this recording rolling for over an hour. I've been so locked in for this video. Y'all don't even understand, man. We ended up winning 78 games. So like I said, 1 L after the trades, bro. 30-game win streak, too. Okay, we might be cooking. And I don't really know that there's any players I'd trade for. We just went 16-0 in the playoffs as well. We'll probably have some picks in this year's draft that I won't be using. Oh, we just have 1 second rounder. I guess I gave up all my picks because I was going out and getting all those players and trades, man. We might have some free agents this summer. I couldn't tell you. Oh, Anthony Edwards and Hallie. Okay, we got to throw both of them the bag. If we lose either one, it's over with, bro. Okay, so Ant's coming back. Where's the only real offer? Oh, Halliburton's got an offer from the Hornets. That is not good. We'll throw him the max. He wants to go to Charlotte, bro. We're cooked if he goes to Charlotte. No. This can't happen, man. This can't happen. Dude, no. What do I do here? I have one idea, and it's a crazy long shot, but we're going for it. I'm going to try and pull off a 3-team trade and destroy the Charlotte Hornets' hopes and dreams. So in order to cook the Charlotte Hornets, we got to find a player on a terrible contract and send him the Hornets' way. I think Aaron Gordon is our guy. He's making over $20 million. We're just going to have the Hornets give up a 2nd-round pick to the Knicks. We're making this a 3-team trade, by the way. This is insane hating for me. I'm basically screwing over the Hornets. Actually, we'll have the Hornets give us a 2nd-round pick. We'll give the Knicks a 1st. Hornets are fine with this trade. We're going to throw another 1st the Knicks' way. They still say no. 3 firsts for Aaron Gordon is insanity, but I'll do it. Boom! Oh my gosh, we just cooked the Hornets with a 3-team trade. The creativity for me is insane. Oh my goodness. And now if we go over to Charlotte, they would need $50 million to sign Tyrese Halliburton. And it says they're over by 122 mil. I don't know. I think we should be good here, though. Okay, so we get Ant. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, we cooked him! We cooked him! I'm a genius! Yes! Okay, Hallie, accept your offer, big dog. Halliburton, what are you not taking the offer for? Let me give him another offer just to make sure. Bro, why is Halliburton not coming back? Thank you. Oh my goodness. We did it. We just cooked the Charlotte Hornets, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Hornets fans. I know y'all have been through enough. Y'all didn't deserve that. But guess what? I had to do it. I had to do it to go 82-0, man. I had to. Now we're just going outside of players, getting picks. Y'all know the drill. Oh my goodness, man. If that is the move that made me go 82-0, I deserve it, bro. That was genius. 3-team trade? I don't know if I've ever done one of those before, but I had to get real creative and I had to get in my bag to do something to save this challenge. Because if we lost Halliburton, the challenge was over with, bro. We were cooked. So I had to figure out something, and luckily I came up with something. All right, so, oh my goodness. All right, so we went ahead and acquired a couple picks. We don't really need picks at this point. We have plenty, but I'm just making sure, just in case we want to make any moves. And now we're going to jump into this season. I hope my coach's contract didn't expire. Oh my gosh, it did. Now we have Mike Willis. I have to pay better attention to that, bro. Yeah, but Mike, you're getting fired, big dog. We need somebody better. I think I'm going to hire Dana Falk for the head coaching job here. He's a pretty solid coach. B and B+, that should be enough. And then I'm going to apply those settings and we should be ready to go. Our settings are good to go. Everything's ready. Let's get this season started, man. This is the best team I've ever built in 2K. I know I say that a lot, but maybe it's just because we keep getting better here. I mean, look at this team. I feel like I'm getting better and better when it comes to the rebuilds, and I'm so excited to hopefully finally go 82-0 today. Strong start to the season, 7-0, and pretty much every game has been like a 20+ point win. I think our closest game was like 19 so far. That's really good. Bro, this is actually impossible, dog. This is the most frustrating thing I have ever done in 2K. Oh my goodness, dude. All right, we're 46-5, which isn't as good as I expected, to be honest with you. Maybe it's this new coach. I don't know. I'm gonna see who's out there to trade for. I'm not gonna leave any stone left unturned here in this challenge. I'll just see if there's anybody who's nice, who I can add to this team at this point. But like, we have most of the best players in the whole association. That's kind of the challenge here. Maybe Giannis? I mean, he is how old at this point? 35? But even next year, he'll probably still be better than Paolo. So we could try to trade for Giannis. I don't know how we get there financially, though. We're just a little bit off for matching salary. Okay, no, we're good. All right, we'll try and trade for Giannis. Why not? I'm going to throw him a couple picks here. Oh, wow. That just took a couple first. So we get Giannis on the team. I don't know how much of a difference maker he'll be for us, but you know what? We got him. Welcome to the team, Giannis. We will have to re-sign him in the offseason. I'm not too worried about that, though. I don't think there's going to be anybody like jumping for joy to pay this old man a ton of money. So I think we should be fine there. Also, maybe we go get Jaylen Brown just as an upgrade at the backup small forward over Asar Thompson. Seems like the Celtics are pretty willing to move on from him. And like I said, at this point, we kind of just have to go after anybody who I think will make this team marginally better, because that's what we're looking for at this point, just to get better by any means possible. But the Celtics aren't giving up Jaylen Brown. Okay. I wonder if we got a slightly better player than Asar, if we could somehow manage to get Jaylen. Like, we can go trade Asar for Franz and a 3.5-star pick. Welcome back, Franz. You're not staying for long. All right, so now we'll call up the Celtics about Jaylen Brown again. I'm going to throw them Franz here. They say no, of course. I'll throw this 3.5-star pick. They still say no. Oh, my goodness. They value Jaylen Brown a lot over in Boston, but I'll give them all these picks for JB. Still no deal. That's bad. That's bad, dude. All right, let me see if I can get a better player than Franz. There's Scotty Barnes here. We're going to get him. We slide Scotty to the 3. He goes up to a 92. And just out of curiosity, who could I get for him in the trade finder? There's Jalen Brunson and an 86 overall player in Wally Neal. We're going to do this just because I'm curious. We take Brunson, call up the Celtics. Can I get Jason Tatum from them? If I throw Wally Neal in here and then we throw in picks. Could we somehow manage this trade? Y'all just throw me your worst player here, and then we'll just add some picks to the move. Okay, this isn't happening, is it? All right, we'll settle for Jaylen Brown. I mean, Jaylen Brown's a great player. Settling for him is crazy. He's really good at basketball. So let's do Jalen Brunson and actually no picks. Let's try with one pick here. They say no. I'm overpaying so much in this trade, and I still can't do it, dude. Oh my gosh. How bad do y'all want to keep Jaylen Brown, dude? Like, really? I'll give you Neil here, and then y'all can just throw me like your worst player. Give me Mo Bamba. I'll give you Neil. There's no way. There's no way. Well, now I have no small forward. You know what? Forget trading for a small forward. I'm going to try to trade for Jokic. We're getting weird here at this point. If I could trade for Joker, I just feel like he'd be a good player. We could figure out the positional fit later and, you know, move some things around and stuff. But I know Jokic is old and everything, but he's still Jokic. You know what I mean? Like, if we could do this, that would be awesome. 4 firsts for Joker. Okay. I don't know what to do here about our small forward position problem. Like, bro, look who they want from me for Jaylen Brown. I can't do this. And I could get Scotty Barnes and play him at small forward. Actually, I can't because these offers are insane. I guess I'm just going to take my L. Wait, we could go get Cody Williams. I'll throw in picks here. I just want to change at the small forward spot. Please, Golden State, work with me, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. That was the worst thing ever. All those trades. That was actually terrible. Okay, we're done. That's it. This is the final team, bro. This is how we're going to run it. So if we don't get it done next year, it's over with. I failed to go 82-0, and look at that. After those trades, we lost the first game, so we're probably cooked for the 82-0 challenge. Let's be honest, man. Oh, my gosh. Season is wrapped. Alex Sarr wins MVP. Don't care. Sorry, Alex Sarr. My bad. I'm just a little frustrated right now. Oh, yeah. Also, we finished out the year with a 72-10 record, which is pitiful. The Celtics beat us one game in the finals. They didn't beat us in the finals. Y'all get what I'm saying, though. Anyway, like I said, I feel like there's really no room to make trades here. The team kind of is the team at this point. I'm not going to do anything. We do have to re-sign Shea and Giannis, though, so if we don't get them back, we're really cooked. I'm going to give Shea all the money, no trade clause, everything. He wants to go to the Magic. Of course he wants to go to the Magic. And then I'm going to give Giannis all the money to come back. He'll come back. Thanks, Giannis. Why would Shea want to go to the Magic? Do the Magic actually have money? It says they're 129 million over. Let me see their roster. Yeah, they definitely have the money. We'll try and cook them again by sending them a bunch of money because we need Shea back if we want to have any chance. Josh Hart, 17 million here. Oh my gosh, the Magic have 95 mil? We're cooked. We're cooked. Goodbye, Shea. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is actually terrible, dude. This is actually terrible. Shea, don't tell me you're actually gone. He's back. Oh my gosh, he's back. Okay, the Magic couldn't afford it. Thank goodness, bro. Thank goodness. Okay, now we're going to land him back. Thank you, Shea. Thank you, Shea. I knew you didn't want to leave. Oh, yeah, and since we're in the offseason, is there any better coaches available here? Nah, doesn't look like it. We're going to have to rock out with our guy, Dana. I am expecting Giannis to regress this summer. He goes down 2. That's fine. Everybody else is standing pat at their overall or going up, which is great. Giannis is still an upgrade at the forward and 94 overall. Let's get it going, man. Last chance. Solid start. Okay, I think this is the furthest we made it. We lost on game 11. It's to the Grizzlies. We lost to the Grizzlies before. Thank y'all so much for watching. I don't know if this is possible for me. I know other people have done it. I don't know if I can do it. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.